Hey guys, in this video we'll be unboxing the Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus, and this is the Indian retail version as well. So you can see it on the box that they've color matched the text of S20 with the color of the phone. So I got the cloud blue version. Looking at the back and around the box, there's not a lot of writing on the box this time around like Samsung does every time. So there's no specifications mentioned on the back of the box or anything. It's like they expect you to know the specifications if you are investing that much into a phone, right? So I think, in my opinion, this looks a little bit cleaner as well. So let's cut that seal open so that we can check it out for ourselves, how clean the phone itself is. So let me lift the lid now that the seal is open. So looking at the box itself, the first thing you get is the Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus itself, presented in a nice manner on the top of the box. But in a typical Samsung manner, there is another compartment on the top lid. So let's open that and check out what's there in the inside of that box. So taking it out, I already expect there to be a case and user manual in this, but let's just see out of the curiosity. There is a SIM ejector tool as well on the back side of it. So yes, as expected, there is warranty information, regional log guide, and paperwork like that. And there's another paper as well. I think that's a quick start guide. Yes, that's the quick start guide. Now let's put the quick start guide aside and check out what we get. Yes, we, as expected, get the case, and nothing high quality or anything. It's just a TPU case. It's a very flexible case as well, but hey, you can get started with that and buy your own case later. So that's the thing. And next we have the phone itself. So as you can see, this is the cloud blue variant of the phone, and I'm already loving how it looks. But enough looking at the phone. Let's just put the phone to the side and take a look at what else comes in the box. So next up, there is this leaflet that's just for presentation purposes, just with the text Samsung written on it, I guess. So next up, we have the power adapter itself. This time around, this is a super fast charge instead of adaptive fast charging. This gives 25 watts of power to your phone, and it charges faster. And we have a Type C port here instead of USB A every time. So this time around, you're going to be getting Type C for the charger as well. I think this small little box is empty and there for just arrangement purpose, so just put that aside. And then we have another compartment which has the charging cable itself. So let's take the charging cable itself and take a look at it. So as you can see from here, you have both ends are Type C as well, and this time around the connections feel a little bit matte instead of glossy like last year. But knowing Samsung, the build quality is obviously very good, and you can't go wrong with it. So next up, we have the AKG earphones. Now this is what I like about Samsung's flagship phones. When you're buying a premium phone, you're gonna be getting a premium earphone as well. So AKG earphones are right up there, sounding close to Galaxy Buds. So here's the Type C port. Unfortunately, we don't have a headphone jack on the device this year around, so we got the Type C port. And even looking at the build quality, this is braided cable and stuff, so it's pretty durable. And this is my third pair of AKG earphones. So here we have replaceable ear tips to customize it for your own fit. So next up, let's take a look at the phone itself. So this is the phone itself, and let's peel the protective plastic from the back of the phone. And this is the most satisfying thing with every new phone, right? And we have another sticker with IMEI information and stuff. Let's peel that off as well. Now that's a look for a phone. Now I love the color and I love the way it reflects as well. Initially I was doubting a little bit, should I buy the color of cloud blue or not, but looking at it personally, it's not very overwhelming, and I like the way it looks. And here's the camera module with the 4 camera setup as well. Now this is a beautiful screen, and let's put it up and see it for ourselves. So I've booted the phone up now. While this phone boots up and I set it up, let me take a look at what's on the sides and give you a quick overlook. So taking a look at the right side of the phone, we have the power and volume controls, same side this time around. And on the bottom, we have a microphone, Type C port, and the speaker grills, no headphone jack. And the other side, we have nothing. It's just plain clean. And looking on the top, we have the secondary noise cancellation microphone and the SIM tray itself. So talking about the things I like about this phone, we have already booted it up. So let's take a look at the software and that 120 hertz smoothness. So this is the home screen of the phone, and I can already see that it has picked up the dark theme that I'm restoring from my S10 Plus. So that's good to see. And this is the app drawer. It's a little bit less fluid because it obviously comes with 60 hertz out of the box. Here's the notification area and all. So let me do one thing. I'll go to the settings and enable the 120 hertz setting first. So let's go to the display, and under the display there and the motion smoothness option, it's already in the standard. So let me set it to high refresh rate 120 hertz, and let's click apply. So now it's in 120 hertz. So let's see how smooth it is. Yes, so it's very smooth. And one thing to note is that you can't set it in QHD resolution as of right now when it's running 120 hertz. Samsung's telling that they'll release a future update where you can do both of them at once. But for now, let's check that smoothness, right? So scrolling between apps or even just basic interactions on the home screen is so smooth. And here's the camera interface. Now there are only three modes right on the screen, but there's a other thing called more. But when I'm showing you the camera, if the phone is a little bit laggy, don't take for that as phones less capacity or anything, because a lot of restoring is going on in the background. It's downloading wirelessly all the stuff from my S10. So here are all the modes like pro mode in video and all. So everything is neatly arranged in that more section. Here's the ultra wide lens, and then we have the normal lens, and then we have the zoom lens. Now although it says 3 times zoom here, we have a lot more options down there. Let me bring that up again. So we have 10x as well, and then 20 as well as 30 times zoom as well. You can see the detail or the level of zoom there, but as I'm in the close studio space right now, I can't show you the clear cut camera samples. But when I do a clear cut camera review or a complete review of the phone, I'll be sure to show you how this camera performs or what it's capable of. But right now I'm really liking this 120 hertz smoothness. Speaking of things I love, this color of the phone has got to be one of it. It's just beautiful, and I adore it for some reason. Now let's take a closer look. Here's the module of the camera itself. This is a 4 camera setup, and one of them is obviously a depth sensor, and down we have the Samsung marking as well. And then let's take a look at the pinhole camera, which is 30% smaller this time around, and looks pretty cool. And then we have the edge screen that has been made less aggressive this time around, and I think it'll help with all the accidental touches. So that's our review of the Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus, and leave a like if you like the video, subscribe for more cool stuff like this, and I'll see you in the next one.